Alrighty, we'll go ahead and start on Act 2. Starlight Sonata. A New Dawn. Second of the Astral Moon. Oh, her. Awesome. And Gabe. Rhea. You've got any new lines for me? Perhaps, but I'll only trade them for new ones of your own. Make me a drink. I had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need some stamina first. What I need is some defense to ward off your questions. I'll go check if I serve that. Okay, she's in a grumpy mood. You know what? Let's just make her a drink. Some defense. Alright, she wants some frosted. Some frosted lagoon. She wants some attack. And a little bit of that. Pet onto. Oh, I can't pet him. Maybe next time. Did we learn these missions? We did that one. I don't know how many missions we're supposed to have. But we learned Alethea. She's a seraph. She's a cleric. That's interesting. Lawful good, and she's the high priestess. Jade, she's a Maida. She's a bounty hunter. That's pretty cool. Chaotic good, and then the Emperor. And then Changeling. We don't know the age. They, them. Cool. Cross the Lagoon coming up. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeeper at bay. Who says you're my favorite? I may be after this drink. Fair enough. You're climbing up there. I'm very happy to hear that. Now I've got a question for you. You think you can handle that? I'll try my best, Mrs. Frostgrip. Miss. My bad. Miss Frostgrip. I just thought since you're such a catch, keep it to yourself. Alright. Is Kyle here? I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie has seen him. Oh, maybe he got crushed by a fallen star. Worried? No. I see. I think he should be waking up right now. Right about now. Rhea! There he is. Oh, I miss you so terribly. I thought you had died or worse, abandoned me. I thought the terrible phantoms of time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? Can you see you too, Inky? Yes. Very much so. By the dragons. So she's not a dream nor a fragment of the past. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see the gift I bought you? Gift? When I was at the market all by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. I'll help you put them on. Wait. Are those signs? Yes, because your friendship lights up my undead life. What do you think? I like them. They match me other jewelry, and the craftsmanship is decent. You mentioned you like leatherback clasps. I do like them. When did I say that? Not sure. At some point, or maybe I dreamed it. That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dream about the stars falling down the other day. They crashed onto Gaia like a rain of fire, or beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. Anyhow, Rhea, where did your slime go? It was washed away by the falling stars. The rain of falling stars. Oh. So the empty night sky wasn't a dream. No. Guess Cassiopeia couldn't carry it all anymore or something. Incredible. So it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Inky. Does that mean I can drink another one without a vision of failing firmaments again? Worth a try. Then I would like to try. Preferably something that would make it strong enough to lift a star. Just in case I would like to. I'll see what I can do. Alrighty, he wants to... That's crazy. You know, I didn't think anything would bad like happen in this story because I thought it'd be more chill, but there has to be some drama to this. It can't just be take quest, leave, come back, you know? Southern Brawler, here we go. Here, my best attempt at supporting your star-lifting career. Oh, this is delicious. Do you think a molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So, what do you think about the star that rain? What do you think about that star rain? It was very bothersome. I had to look for a shelter on my way back from the Rockwell Cliffs. They better hurry and clean it all up. You got somewhere to be? Still have to get the vampire to Bolivia before I can get my hands on that gold. Who? Yee. Oh, splendid. I haven't been in Bolivia in quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again. But until then, I can search for other materials. Better ones, even. It isn't going to happen by sitting around. Are you collecting loot for your dragon horde? What? No. In what world do I look like a dragon to eat? They are masters of disguise. What about you, Inky? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. But you smell so primordial. Thank you. If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for? Decorations? Ingredients? Don't you worry. I'm not trying to steal business away from me. They're for crafting. Like for friendship bracelets? No, for weapons. You're going to war, but I just got you back. I'm not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anyone but myself. Are you a blacksmith then? I am. I'm looking for the right material to smash the next ore heart competition. I'm going to travel all the way to the caves of Yura on that one. That's so far. Can I come with you? That sounds very exciting. I hope you'll come back to show off your creation once you've won. I'll think about it. How are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating. You think so? You think so? Yes, now that I know it was not a dream. The implications are dazzling. Yesterday when I was looking out into the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then as I stared at the sedating nothingness, all I could see an astral hairfish hopping across the sky. Its sparkling tail left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. With the lights of the stars binding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle. And you still thought you were dreaming? I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. I would love to know what they're doing on Earth. They might just be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting, have you had a chance to take a peek at the letter of yours, Innkeeper? I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting. You know this one never ceases to amaze me with its natural wonders. This was by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Onwar. Who are you? The Wonder Police? I am Alithia Onward, High Cleric of the Aperture and the Chose of Our Lady of the Anderson Light. And I have returned to the establishment to investigate the tragedy of the Starfall. Not one of those protagonist types. Innkeeper, I am happy to see that you were able to collect more information from my research. I am grateful for your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. What are these times trying? Me and the wonderful people of Asteria. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually. How does that not worry anyone? We have other things to worry about. And if these sort of things stopped happening, this babbler would be out of a job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. That is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else could he be? I am indeed. That is also very exciting. Do you have any affiliation with Mara Castle? What is a castle? Why are you asking? While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young Echo with a gloomy temperament. Or rather, I came across his hands in my pockets, attempting to steal my most precious spell components. Luckily for him, I am not a very vengeful person, and I believe in the redemptive power of second chances. And he did make an effort not to steal from me again. Very wise. Did he travel with you? No. We went our separate ways. I believe he wanted to be alone after narrowly escaping an encounter with a horrid vampire. Horrid vampire? They must have been very hungry. As they tend to be. Only if they were not eating responsibly. Who did you say you encountered again, Miss Olivia? A rogue. A roguish wind echo. Ah, yes. A windy aftertaste is hard to resist, and primordial blood is a delicious luxury. Speaking of which, innkeep. No. Are you from the primordial sea? Not in the slightest, but my blood would taste delicious if I was willing to share it. I see. What about your blood, Miss Alithia? Are any of you out of your mind? Propositioning a holy woman for her blood? Well, you got a lot of it. Fair question. And I need all of it to keep my strength against the looming evils of this world. Without me, who would even care enough to investigate this whole mess? After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, a taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you. I like your earrings. Thanks. So, what are your next steps for saving us citizens? Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there's a lot to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. I will start my investigation in Zenith and Themis, having a close look at the wreckage cost. Maybe examine the rubble more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Once I have found out what is going on, I will put a stop to it. Stars already fallen, lassie. Not a lot you can do for them. And I will make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is very imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fall. I didn't agree more. I know you got this under control, Miss Onmore, but how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you after all. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get you? It depends on the approach I decide to take with this. I could focus on the investigative aspect, really dig my heels into connecting the threads, analyze the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those affected. Of course, I would have to do so strategically. Without the right approach, this plan would fall apart, and perhaps I would even need it to inspire bravery in others to care about my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I might not be in the right condition to fight whoever I encounter. But you will be able to talk to them. That's always much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such a case, I should be able to properly defend myself. Especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. I need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario. I could offer you some Phoenix chilies. Who knows what you would encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. Ooh. So either it's the right balance between intelligence and inspiration or ultimate fireproof self-defense. I am not yet certain which path I should walk. You should trust the innkeeper with it. He always has the most wonderful solutions. Just this once I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. Oh boy, I don't even know what to give her. I mean, she is right. She could investigate. But then but if she does find a clue to that, like she could investigate it already, then so she needs the was it a bit, because then there's defense. Let's give her frost, because like I think she's capable enough to know. Wait. Requires attack. Wait, hold on. Oh, oops, sorry, Andu. Pet him. He deserves the pets. Aw. Okay. So let's put a chili in. A little bit of charisma. I mean, just a little bit. Just to do it, but you never know. Alrighty. Frosted Lagoon. Coming right up. With frosted chili inside of it. You never know what you may encounter. I think it's best to be prepared for the worst. Precisely. I do believe the best in people, but some are a lost cause. That being said, your drinks are certainly powerful. I can feel the phoenix chilies burning in my veins. Not to mention that I already feel ready to take the hit. Any hit, no matter how vicious the creature. I like the scales of the dragons. Your drinks shall protect me. That they shall. I think I'll begin my investigation at the Fallen West Gate. It fell. It exploded when a star landed on it. Since then, it has drawn the presence of the bandits as well as less humanoid evil. Perhaps I can find some answer in all that chaos. Best of luck. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, are they still intact? They crashed to the ground, so no, they are not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say that the falling stars make for an interesting type of material? For what? Yes! It would certainly be rare. Need any help on that holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could give you some insight on those impact conditions. I can't say I'm an expert in geology. Sure. I would very much appreciate your assistance. Great, then I'm in. Me too. Do you know about geology as well? Or astronomy, perhaps? I know about astrology. And this all sounds very exciting. I've been terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This would greatly aid me on the mission of curing my boredom. Well, I do like the help. Well, I do like to help. That is very kind of you. I know. You don't have to come along. Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you? I need to stay close by so I can catch it. I don't think you could. The stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal. What about the ones in Primordial Sea? What if it floods us with all its mirrored stars? Unlikely. I am not willing to take that risk. I am going on this adventure with you and with you, Miss Alethea. Great. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let us not waste any more time. Thank you for your time. Oh, thank you for your aid, Innkeep. I shall return with conclusions, perhaps even mended from events. I'm looking forward to hearing of your heroic deeds. Oh boy, I hope the people come back from their missions, because it seems to be taking a while. How exciting! Wish me luck. Good luck. I hope you find suitable material. Me too. Man, Getting more. There's 4 chairs, so it's possible for 4 characters to be here at the same time. I'm gonna be fluctuating a lot between voices. Oh, hello. Hello.
Hello. I would like your finest drink, please.
A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, miss?
Melina. But Melly is fine. It's short for Melina.
I see. Or Melina, whatever. Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like?
Something tasty. Something that will give me a few fun ideas. Oh, and some Thunder Sage. I don't have any money, but I got something to barter for the drink.
You don't need to pay.
But I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise.
Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Oh, thank you very much.
Now I can accept the drink.
Very well. Let me see what I can do. So she wants some of the sage. So some sparkling nebula. Was there anything else that she wanted? Some thunder sage. Let me look at my book of ingredients. Thunder sage. So she wants thunder sage. We got a golden feather too, and it increases speed and charisma. It's rather interesting. So you want sparkling nebula. Wait, I think that's too much. That's too much intelligence, I think. Because it's +2. Sparkling nebula, coming right up, ma'am. Some new fun and sweet ideas coming right up. Oh, she sits on the table.
This is perfect. I'm really feeling the energy for new hijinks running through my veins. Thank you. This is really a nice tavern. This is a really nice tavern. I think I'm going to hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar?
No, he's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry for your hands.
Okay.
That's so cute. Oh, Shadow. Welcome back. Oh, Zephyr. Almost didn't see you there. I suppose I am as stealthy as a knight. No, as the knight. I meant as the knight. Sounds like you need a drink. Desperately. One that will help me remember words. I've been quite quiet for so many hours, I think I've forgotten how to speak. That explains why you're communicating telepathically right now. We are?
No.
Who the are you?
Was I too stealthy for you?
No. Let's get a drink so you can stop cursing at the child.
Detective. Stop cursing at the detective.
Yes, of course. Though my drinks don't come cheap. How much? I'll trade you for for a trinket. I'll trade you for a trinket. Ah, one of those. One of those. What if I didn't find one? Are you trying to tell me that you made it all the way through a castle without stealing a single thing? Here. Not the place might like it. Oh, that's cool. You gave me a clock.
Whoa.
Well, my tavern tells me it thinks it's beautiful. But is wondering what it might be. But it was smarter than that. Does the tavern want to guess what it is? An oversized stamp? You're not even remotely close.
But imagine making a huge wax seal with it. I bet that would be really cool. I thought that would look so cool. You need a very big puddle of wax, though.
I think such a large amount of wax would make it impossible to open any letters. Probably. It's a wall clock, adorned with hungry bats, one creature of the night telling time to another. A very inaccurate wall clock, it seems. It's nowhere near midnight. Its hands seem to have gone stuck just before midnight for an eternity. Or at least, since I found it. Will this do, or will I have to pull another heist? This will do just fine. Good. And because I'm someone that always keeps his promises, I shall not prepare a drink for you. One moment. Let's see if I have something that will make you more polite towards local detectives. So he wants Spoken Heart. Alrighty, making that drink. Good double. Okay. A little bit of Constitution. Oh, did I pour too much? I pour too much. Not Constitution, Charisma. A little too much Charisma. Wait, oops. Attack. And then some defense. What? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There you go. Oops. Politely, a drink. Did I accentuate that right notes? Sure did. You should consider becoming a musician. I'm happy where I am at now, thanks.
Now, will you be polite and tell me what happened?
No.
Why not?
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Melina, but you can call me Melly.
No thanks.
So, what else did you steal? Castles have many things, I've heard.
Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school?
I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough.
Do your parents agree with that?
My parents are dead. And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me to go to school. So it can't be that important.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. It's already been this many years since they died. Just kidding. I can count. It's been 7 years. So I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay.
Did you avenge them?
No, they got eaten by zombies, and the zombies got eaten by a T-Rex. Not a lot left to avenge.
That makes sense. It does. A classic adventurous tale.
Alright, I basically speedran my origin story. I've got dead parents as my motivation in detective career to make sure I can help other people.
Because people didn't help you?
Exactly. But it's okay, it made me into an adventurer I am today. And I like who I am.
Doesn't it make you sad?
No! What's your origin story?
Yes, Severe. What is your origin story? It is far too dark for your young mind to handle. Best you didn't know.
Okay, what's your name?
Blaze.
But he just called you Severe.
That's my middle name.
Okay, I'll respect your fake name, but only if you tell me what castle you stole the innkeeper a clock from.
Fine. It was Marrow Castle. Marrow Castle. I was on a dangerous quest to steal a precious cape from a murderous vampire.
Did she kill you?
Obviously not.
Not so murderous then.
She would have if she caught me.
So she didn't?
No, I managed to complete the mission undetected. Thanks to the invisibility that took hold of my body, I was able to avoid the cohort of monsters she had put in my path. Only the dragons know that would have happened if they spotted me, weak and not prepared to fight.
But they didn't.
But they didn't.
Even the living gargoyles with their lithic claws at her doors did not sense my presence. I waited until they were mid-argument to sneak through a nearby window that had been left open to grant spiders easy access to the castle. I heard Marrow Castle was very scary. Was it very scary? Yes. On a scale from 1 to parents being eaten by a T-Rex, how scary was it? In the middle, I suppose. Interesting. Did you run into any traps? I was able to spot and avoid them all thanks to my remarkable perspective gifts. And your help. Anyway, I found the cape in her closet, hung up between ball gowns covered in rubies and diamonds. Did you take any? Maybe. So you're a thief? Obviously. Can you teach me how to be a better thief? I want to expand my portfolio. Why would I do that? Because I asked you nicely. Forget it. She's crying, no. I took the cape along with whatever gemstones I could find. When I heard her approaching her chambers, quickly I hid among the dressing gowns, holding my breath to avoid making any sound. I thought I had made it through when suddenly she opened the closet doors. I was pressed so close to the wall I thought the wood would start vibrating in rhythm with my heartbeat. She reached right past me, picked out a hat, and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities. What are vampiric activities? I don't know. Sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming about blood. Lots of blood stuff, it sounds like. Indeed. Did you make it out of there easily, Blaze? I found a secret passageway that led down below the pond, through the earth into the summit of the Witch's Peak. Almost scared the strange cleric to death when I regained my visibility. She was ready to ignite me with her golden flames. That seems harsh for just a little jump scare. Are you sure your fingers stayed in her pockets? Who can say? Speaking of sleight of hand, where did you find that clock? It was sitting in a display case in the middle of the hallway that stretched on forever. And how did you know it was in the middle? I could feel it. The case was locked, but with my expertise I was able to crack it open in no time. The antique clock stood right in between a ritualistic dagger and a vial of blood. And I thought it was strange that it was the only item without a tag, so I took it. A tag? She's very organized, labels everything. Why would you display a vial of blood? Shouldn't that be in her pantry? Its label described as blood from the very first vampire, Mike. Mike? Mike. Judging by its position next to such a priceless item, the clock must be worth a fortune. In that case, thank you again. It will look great in my tavern. Indeed. It sounds like you have been in a lot of trouble if you got caught. But I wasn't, thanks to the innkeeper's drink. I not only survived, but also avoided the horror's wrath entirely. Sounds like a tasty drink. I would hope so. It seems like the quest was completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. I'm lucky I survived once more. It's a miracle I made it past so many monstrous creatures without being harmed. Did you think you might die? When you took that quest, I mean. It's always a possibility. Then why would you go? Death is inevitable. Such is life. At least you have your cape now. It's not mine. It belongs to another vampire. Another vampire? Yes. It was stolen from him in Lover's Quarrel. The clutches of love always end in cruel tragedy. But the comedy it takes to get there is worth the ride. Only for those willing to suffer. Aren't we all? That's facts right there. Speaking of suffering, I'm sure Kyle, that's the long-suffering, very comedic vampire, Melly, would love his cape back. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery?
After the day I had? You've done enough hiding for one day, don't you think? Professional hiding. Fine. I'll do a direct delivery. Just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with her investigations. I'm sure you'll recognize her. Not her again. Where are they? Uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. They can't have gotten far yet. What are they investigating? Star Rain, as far as I know.
That's what I was investigating. We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further, or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Come on, Blaze. We have to go find them. We have to go find them for your cape and for my notes.
I'm going alone. You do whatever. With you along, I could never stay undetected.
Wait for me. See you soon, innkeeper.
Oh, that's so cool. Is there another page? There's gonna be more characters. She's 10? That's crazy. She's gonna be like the smartest character in here. See you soon, Melly. Alrighty, we met a lot of people. We met like 4 new characters. Feed Ondu. Sweep the floors. And then we rest for the night. And then we're on to the next chapter. Wow, that was actually quite a lot for that. And my voice is starting to hurt already. So we'll definitely leave it there for the day. We made it pretty far. Act 2, Chapter 7. I hope you guys enjoyed this all. And if you guys enjoyed the previous chapters and the past episode, if you do like these longer episodes, do let me know. I do appreciate you guys just taking the time to watch it. And thank you. Again, leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this playthrough so far. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.